Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back to another, well, this is going on my decluttering video series, but it's actually more of a packing video, just so you know. Okay, so the last few videos I do believe that you have seen are the specials, right? All my special goodies that I keep and display, and I love seeing all of the goodies, right? So that's what we're going through today. I did have this all comes from a bulletin board. It was actually my old schoolroom whiteboard that my husband and I repurposed, and we went and bought at Walmart, I think, squares of cork. Okay, I don't suggest that because the cork is only like 1/4 of an inch thick, and that's not even thick enough to hold a push pin. But I made it work for the 2 years that I've been in this room. Oh, Lord have mercy. And so all this stuff was on around that area, okay? And I should have taken a picture of it beforehand, but I did not. I do have, which I will link below, in the decluttering series. I don't know, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, I'll put the link down below to the like finale of my craft room tour when I moved in here to this room. This is at our main house. We are moving. That's why I'm going through all this stuff with y'all. So there's that. And yeah, you can check out that video and see like all the, the different things that I had in the room, I guess. But I don't know. Anyway, so let's get started. My goodness. All this beautiful stuff, okay? This gorgeous, and I'm talking gorgeous, quilt, okay? Was from the Sweet Crafty Irina. It is so beautiful. I love it so much. And it has sat for the last couple years on a table of mine that I had, displayed items on. It's just beautiful and so special. So yes, that I'm keeping that. Now, here's an idea that I had. I'm not really, this can get folded and put in with like my clothing or whatever when we go to move that. But so far now, my decision is to use these, can you see them? Yeah, these Sterilite drawers for right now, okay? Because let me tell you, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 banks of these drawers that are empty, okay? And so here's my dilemma. I have been collecting copy boxes from work like forever, but I am slowly like using those up. And not only that, my daughter is moving to our son's house. So obviously she needs stuff to pack in, right? So if I have these empty bins, they're empty for right now, I can use them to sort some stuff and then move it up there and then decide what I'm going to do with it, how I'm going to display it up there. Okay. So anywho, all right, these are various items. These were all on display because they hold very special meaning to my heart. There will be handmade journals in here, artwork that either I've done or someone else has done and sent to me. And you might be asking yourself, like you have maybe in the other videos that I've done, the previous two, why don't I use it? You know what I'm saying? Well, because they're beautiful and I don't want to use them. I want to keep them and to put on display because they are so gorgeous, and yeah, so there's that. Okay, so this is a beautiful, and let me just preface it also by saying, like if the person's name wasn't on it, what I should have done and what I will do in the future, I do believe, is just take like a little bull pin and put a tag on it that says the person's name, because that would be nice to know. Now, this here was given to me. I love it. It's like, it's needlepoint or cross stitch perhaps. Beautiful little stocking. It has hung up on my bulletin board for the longest time and I love it. Remember when I made the cat butt coasters, guys? Oh my goodness. Let me see which is the top. This is the top. Cat butt coasters. Yep. This was when I first like right around the time, like, well, I might have been about a year into crocheting. I wasn't very good at it, but a cat butt coaster. Is that like the funniest thing? I'm not a cat person, but anyway, I was, you know, trying to learn how to crochet and do different projects. This is a beautifully knitted, you know, like pot holder. Gorgeous. I love it. Knitting is so cool to me. I do not know how to do it. I'm fairly certain it does not look crocheted, but beautiful nonetheless. So that's going in there. This, oh, I remember when I got this. My friend Annette, and yep, Ebb Tide is the name, from my girlfriend Annette from 2017. This is an acrylic pour. I hope that wasn't too glary. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh. So gorgeous. And this hung in one of our homes in the Keys that we used to own. And yeah, so when we moved, you know, and packed up from down there, I definitely took this. So that is obviously getting put in my new room. This here is a photo album. Look, oh, me and my brother. Yeah, it's a photo album that my sweet sister-in-law sent me. Yeah, so I kept that on display. This here, we're just going from like the top down, right? No particular order. This beautiful gem is from my sweet friend, excuse me, my sweet, sweet friend, Allison at AJ's Inspired Life. Now, let me see if there's a note in here. Yes. Dear Elizabeth, I made this and felt the need to gift it to someone. You were my first thought. Thank you for all your inspiration. Keep creating. Hugs, Allison. And this was sent in 2018. Isn't that beautiful? And it is a magazine journal. Now, if you recall, I had shown you one a video or two ago, and it was inspired by Crafty Hodges. And I remember when we were doing these, and she sent me one of hers, and I absolutely love it. Will I use it one day? I don't know. I don't know. And it's not because there is no other reason except it is very special to me, given to me by a very special friend, and I would rather look at it and remember my sweet Allison than to use it. I don't know. Like, it's just so beautiful. Oh, I love it. Okay. So that goes in there. Look at that. Picture my sweet girl. She's holding a grouper. Pretty sure that was legal. I don't know. December 2014. Oh my gosh, my baby. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'll get through these in a minute. Look at that. Look at that. That's a card from my husband. Oh, golly. He's so funny. Yeah, I got to keep that. So, this here, look at this beauty. Again, I need to, like, whenever I receive Happy Mail, unless there's a note in it, like Allison put in hers, maybe this is it. I don't know. It is. Yes. Oh, this was a handmade Bible cover by Angie. Oh, sweet Angie, if you're watching, look how gorgeous this is. It's so beautiful. All these appliques and pockets, and she sewed it all together, and it's just beautiful. And again, I do not use them, and for no other reason than they are just treasured. You know what I mean? They're just treasured, and I love looking at them, and they're just beautiful. So there we go. Let's get you in there nicely. Okay, this one is so gorgeous. So gorgeous. Look at this paper. This is Graphics 45 paper. A beautiful little TN. Let me see. Oh, yes. A lovely note. See, I like it when people do this. Oh, this is from Charlene. Oh, you guys. Oh, my gosh. Big thank you. Oh, for mentioning me in your shout out series. Yeah, do you guys remember that? If you guys have not, you know, like if you're just new here, obviously welcome. I used to do something called a shout out series, and I might revisit that. I need to find my shout out series sign. I know it's somewhere in here, but anyway, Um, yeah, so I shouted her out one time. She is a lovely person, number one, and number two, makes absolutely beautiful journals. And yeah, so she sent this to me to just say thank you. Is that not sweet? Oh my gosh. Aww. Oh, she wrote, this little journal is for you and your big handsome. When I think of love, I think of the way you speak of him. It is beautiful. Oh, oh, that makes me want to cry. Yeah, so she made this and it's gorgeous. I mean, this paper is fantastic. Look how pretty. With like parchment and stamping and little the again. This is another reason why I keep these as they are untouched, okay? Is because there are so many awesome ideas in these little journals, right? To use when I go to make my own journal. Stamping these little flip out pocket things. I think I did learn that from her, I believe. These little things, it's like a belly band with an envelope. This, look at that beautiful lace. I love this rosette trim. I have some. So pretty. These little corner pockets. Oh, isn't that sweet though? She made this for my big handsome and me. Mon amour. Oh, so pretty. Just so beautiful. And again, all these different ideas. See, this flips up and it's also a corner tuck, little envelopes. Just such great ideas, you know. This paper is just absolutely stunning. Hearts on a string. I love this idea. See, she does the 3-1. No, this is a 5-hole pamphlet stitch. I've never even tried that. Oh, so beautiful. So beautiful. Oh my goodness. Yes. And so I love to look at it. I love to look at it and be like, this is so gorgeous. Okay. Yes, I'm a hoarder. Okay. This is like Father's Day one year. These were pictures that I took from our house when we had houses in the Keys. So this is from 2013. Oh my goodness, look at my beautiful family. And my dad. Oh, look at that gorgeous man. And look, my daughter has braces. Oh my goodness, that's a mutton snapper. Sorry, gosh, was that out of frame? Oh my goodness. On many a boating trip that we took down there, December 2013, good grief. This is my beautiful gems. At Christmas, these are my beautiful gems. They were out on a camping trip. Look, I don't have a date on that one. I don't know, my daughter I'm sure could tell me, but they were mudding and stuff. Oh, love it. This is beautiful. I received this in 2020, and this is from the sweet Christy Biddleston, because I know that because I know her style anywhere. And it's just a beautiful, yeah, just beautiful card. You know what else? Oh, I packed it away. She sent me, when my pups passed away at the beginning of this year, 2022, I do believe. Yeah. She sent me the sweetest little, I forget what they're called now, but the sweetest little statue. Oh, so beautiful. So this needs to go in here as well. Okay. This is actually a book. We're Not Disposable. It is by Love Lynn's Life, and it was her first like COVID book. I don't know. Can we say that word now? That was kind of like, you know what I'm saying, right? So she had asked if some of us journalers wanted to go in on a project, and all the proceeds, I believe, went to UNICEF, and this was mine. Like, these were pictures that I sent in about it. Yeah, it was just a really cool project to work on with her. This little book here I made years ago. Um, family, the calm before, during, and after the storm. I probably made this, and says, make the most of every moment together, hope. And it's like a tag booklet. It was a painty paper book that I made into kind of like a zine type thing. These don't have any, these are just tags. But yeah, that's like a paint chip. Oh, am I even in frame? I'm like way up here. No, of course I'm not. Jeez, guys, forgive me. Okay, now I'll just keep this here so I know where my frame is. Anyway, yeah. This was probably made like when I first got sick. So that's special for me. Look at these cute little things. From Australia, from my sweet sister Karen in Australia, and they have hung ever so lovingly on my little thing, on my bulletin board. So cute. So we'll see if these can go in here. Yes, they can. Excuse me. She also sent me this. This is so cute. It says Australia on it, and it has a flower and the country, and it's like a thing that you put on your cell phone, I guess, or whatever. But I've always hung it from my bulletin board, and I am going to have another bulletin board. I'm going to stick that right in there. I am going to have another bulletin board when I get up there. So these right here were sewn. Oh my goodness. I do believe these were from Kathy. Again, when I receive stuff like this, I really should like pin something saying who they're from. So if I'm mistaken, please, please forgive me. But I went and put some embroidery floss on them, and, sewed it, just tacked it through really. And then so I could hang them on my bulletin board. And aren't they lovely? They're just beautiful. Just beautiful. Oh, so those are going to go in there. Because all this stuff is going to go back into, my my room, obviously. Some of it needs a serious dusting. But anyway, so this here, can I tell you, there's a story like behind every single thing, okay? That's why, don't you just love your specials, I don't really have like quote unquote specials throughout my house. Number one, because as most of you know, I hate dusting. But there are some things that are just special, okay? Oh, look at that. Now, it's rusty. And the story behind this special sailboat is when we first bought our first place down in the Keys, my kids went out on the kayak. We had a kayak and a paddleboard down there. They went out on the kayak, tooling around the canals and stuff like that, having a grand old time together. And let me tell you, when we bought that plate, they were probably in their mid-teens, I would say. 14? I don't know, something like that. 14 and 16 maybe, I'm not really sure. But at any rate, so they found this in the mangroves on like their first trip, their first solo kayak trip, I'm pretty sure. They found this in the mangroves, stuck in the mangroves. It's all rusted and whatnot. And they brought it home for me. And it sat on our bookshelf down in the Keys house for as long as we were down there. And then when we were packed, because we sold that house furnished as well. And so yeah, when we were going through taking our personal effects out, I was like, oh, there is no way I'm leaving the sailboat. Like, no way. This will always remind me of the Keys house. It will always remind me of the so many fun and fond memories we had there. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay. So this here is a painting my daughter did. It's kind of like Mondrian. There's no date on it. Although Mondrian did like primary colors. But anyway, that was her, that was what she was aiming for. So that is pretty darn cool if you ask me. This is from my dear friend Perrette, and she sent it to me in 2016. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, it has been on multiple bulletin boards. Well, not multiple, two. Let's get real, Elizabeth. Two, because I've had two craft rooms, and it's going to hang on my bulletin board in my new craft room as well. I love it. It's so beautiful. This right here is a card that was made by, gosh, Higgity Piggity, Sonia. And I'll put her link below to her channel. I love this. She took her, this was actually like a, what's it called? A mixed media art piece, right? And she took it and made them into greeting cards, and I bought a pack of them years ago, and I sent them all out in Happy Mail, but I loved, this was my favorite of them. 2017, Bloom, it's called. There's her, Sonia Sandell is her .com, but I'll put her links below, but I love that, so I kept that. This is another from Sweet Perrette. This was a year later in 2017. Look at how beautiful. I love her girls. I love her style. Whenever I see her girl paintings, I know they're from her. So beautiful. Oh my goodness. Yep, that's going in there. And then I have these things here. Like, I can't remember who sent me this, but I love it. I love it. It's on vellum. I received it in Happy Mail, and I love it. Yep. This, I do believe, was from my sweet friend, Mamie's Medley. Yeah. Your spiritual tribe is out there. Find your tribe. Yep, y'all are my tribe. You know, I loved this, so that's up there. Jesus is the wings beneath, no, the wind beneath my wings. This card right here, can I just tell you, or maybe both of them, I got years and years and years ago at a Christian bookstore, and I've always loved this. Follow the sun. Each soul, just like each flower, will turn toward the one whose light will make it blossom as it follows the sun. S-O-N. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I love that. Love that. This, I know, is from my beautiful friend Heidi. She had gone to Venice, and correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure it was Venice. She went on a trip, and this was way before the C word, you know, and she sent me one of these in a Happy Mail. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah. Oh, God. I remember that. Yeah, so that's been on my bulletin board. This is a beautiful watercolor painting from Annette. Yep. From 2016. And I've just cherished it. You know, it's been on my bulletin board, and it will remain on my bulletin board. And, yeah, everybody that I mention, you know, who has a channel or whatnot, I will definitely, of course, be putting them on down below. You know what I'm saying. This is my first ever, August of 2016, my very first ever girl painting, like with acrylic paint. Oh my goodness, with my signature dimple chin, because I like doing that. Oh my goodness, I can't wait. I hope you can see that. Yeah, you can. I cannot wait to get back into doing this and like getting better at it. Oh my gosh, I love that. Oh golly, it barely fits in there. Okay. Then we have more pictures of the gems and my beautiful husband with his flat top. Oh my goodness. This was at a place called Blowing Rocks, which it actually isn't too far from where we're going to be living. Look at this beautiful, it's a holographic card of Frida from my dear sister down under, and it's a postcard that she actually sent to me, and it actually made it here. Yeah, beautiful. And then I just have some pictures of, those go up there. Oh, and this goes up there too, of, my kiddos. There's my son graduating college. There's my daughter graduating university. Oh, so fun. This I made in 2016 as well. I was just messing around, you know. It's painty papers with Posca pen on the outside, stamping, and messing around with lettering. So that was fun. And it's just on an old recycled piece of copy paper. And then I Mod Podged over it. That's fun. I hope you could see that. There we go. Yep. Here's a picture of my sweet ma. Me and my sweet mom. And that was spring of 2011. So she passed away about a year and a half after that. And then this is a little laminated bookmark from my sweet Perrette. I love her flowers that she does as well. She does the black outlining. It's just so pretty. That's been on, all this stuff has been on my bulletin board all these years. This is my beautiful husband with a dolphin, and that is a dolphin fish. Yes, Mahi Mahi, 2014. There is my husband and me. Aw. Oh, look at that. There is my sweet daughter and I. Oh my goodness. We have the same eyes, like the same color eyes. Was this before or after braces? This was in 09, so no, that was before braces even. Wow. Oh. No. And look at my son. Oh my goodness. Again, back to our homeschooling days, we did these types of super fun things. Yeah, for our kids. And he dressed up as Ben Franklin. So, oh my gosh, yeah. I love that. Now, look at this beautiful item. I got this from my sweet sister down under. I'm not sure who made it. It is absolutely stunning. And it is just beautiful. 3-hole pamphlet stitch. The cover appears to be a glassine bag. Is that not cool or what? Oh, she has her note in here as well. More notes. Oh, that's why I kept it all in there. Yes. So beautiful. I mean, look at this book. It's absolutely stunning. And no, I don't use it. I'm not going to use it because it's too beautiful to use. However, I can get some really fabulous ideas. Look at this coffee and tea stained paper. I can just get lovely ideas from it. The lace on it is fabulous and beautiful. Little note cards. This must be a pocket. Oh no, it's a flip out. Look at that. That's interesting. She must have glued it on. And then there's a little pocket there. But isn't this just beautiful? Just beautiful. And I cannot bring myself to use it because it is so beautiful. Look at these cute little things stapled in there. That's cute. That's a great idea. All the like little feathers. This is a security envelope. So gorgeous. Oh my goodness. No. No, I cannot use it because I like to look at it too much. And I don't want to ruin it. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all, some of y'all feel me. Some of y'all are like, what's your problem? But, you know, they're just too beautiful. And I love them too much. So let's see where this one can go. Oops, get in there. We'll have to see. I might have to put that in something else or use another thing. This, look at this. Happy 30th wedding anniversary. My sweet sister and friend, Barbara, over in the UK made this for me. Oh, 2020. So beautiful. Oh, she's so sweet. And she wrote to Elizabeth and Big Handsome. Oh, that's just beautiful. I love that. This is a painting my daughter made. Actually, what is that spot there? I don't know what that little booger is, but we don't need it there. We certainly do not. It is obviously a seascape picture. Oh, my girl. No date on it, no signature. What is she thinking? I don't know when she did this. It's super pretty though, so that's going back. This, look at this. She made, oh, one of the gems fell off. Oh, one of them's over here. It doesn't go over there. My daughter made this for me. I don't even know when. It was for Mother's Day. It says Happy Mother's Day on it. And then on the back, a mother's love is the purest love in the world. Inside here, she wrote me a note. I mean, is that not precious or what? Happy Mother's Day. This was in 2009. I wrote a little something. I hope that you like it. Oh. What is this? Oh my gosh. This is so funny. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you guys, but this is so hilarious, okay? Looking back on this stuff now, it's not hilarious. I don't know. Maybe that's just a weird like coping mechanism. This is so precious to me, okay? So in this thank you note, right, she said that she wrote another note. Oh, ode to mother, okay? So she wrote an ode to me, okay? Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna read it now because I'll cry. However, look what she put in here. She put a tissue paper, like a nose blower. What do you call these things? A tissue. Yeah, like a tissue. A nose blower. She wrote, "You will need this." Oh my gosh. Are you guys dying? Are you dying or what? Like, cause right now I'm dying. That is flipping hilarious. Oh my gosh. I'll have to read that. See, these are the things, the special things that a mother keeps. Oh my gosh, how precious. How stinking precious is that? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, this was the original to what you guys saw last video or whatever. I will praise you in the storm. Oh, thank goodness on the other one I put her name and date. On this one, there is not. I do believe it was 2019, and I think it was September. We had a hurricane. She actually made this during either a tropical storm or a hurricane. She did all the lettering. She did all the watercoloring. She did the smush paper technique that I do, and she did it by candlelight. Yeah, that's awesome. This is our family years ago. September 2014. This is actually up where we are moving to. This is a picture of my sweet son and my gorgeous daughter. Oh my gosh. This was literally a week after my son's surgery. My son had cancer. He still isn't at his 5-year mark, but, yeah, this was a week after he went in, like, to have his post-surgical whatever, thing. We went to an Irish pub afterwards, and then he hopped on a plane and went to Chicago for a week, I guess. Yeah, like a week after his surgery. Oh my gosh. There's that. Oh, look at my little, oh, look at that. There's my little boy, my little girl, and my sweet, big, handsome, oh my gosh. And these are all mangrove snappers. And this was a fishing trip that we took annually for years, for like 10 years at least, a summer trip that we took down to the Keys. And I would always call it the fishing marathon in Marathon because it was very close. We used to stay at a place that was very close to Marathon. And it was this little tiny key called Conch Key. And yeah, we would go back every year after year. Every summer we'd go and we'd spend a week or more down there. Took our boat down there. Oh my gosh, such fun memories. Jeez. This right here is a postcard that I got from a sweet friend. And the artist, you will recognize his work, I'm sure, is James Burke. And yeah, so he now lives in the States, but I got this from my sweet sister in Australia. Yeah, James Burke. Wow. From 2018. Wow. Yeah. This right here is from a dear friend, Amy. Let me tell you, okay? Like, this was years ago. And again, I mean, I wish that I would have put like a little bulb pin with her name and date and all that. I'll have to remember to do that in the future. She sent me this very shortly after I learned to crochet. And she was very encouraging to me to continue learning how to crochet. And yeah, when I saw this, I was like, girl, I will never, never be able to do this. It's so beautiful. And now I think I can safely say I can probably do this. I love to crochet. And that's one of the things that I'm so looking forward to when we move is I want to get back into crocheting. Oh, that is just such a fun memory. Oh my goodness. Get in there. Okay. This was from a girlfriend of mine. It actually goes like, it's just a, you know, a metal piece for journaling, but I always had it stuck because it's a cross. I always had it stuck to my bulletin board. So that's very special indeed. So I'll put that in there. This was from my sweet friend, Annette. And she says on the back, thank you so much for helping me find my way to the Fobonichi Journalers group. I am home. Annette. Oh my gosh. I remember, well, I used to be a part of the Fobonichi Journalers Facebook group for years and years and years. In fact, the head of that group, that's where I found her video. I'll put her link below. I found her video back in, it was just a video that I found that happened to be from her. Back in like 2000, at the end of 2014, I think. And she ran a group called Fobonichi Journalers Group, and I joined the group, and I made so many friends there, so many friends that I'm still friends with to this day. I'm not part of the group any longer because I do more junk journaling now instead of Fobonichi, but I'm not really sure. I don't, you know how the names come and go, they change, whatever. Anyway, it was a fabulous group. I don't know. Now that I have more time, I might think about writing the admin of the group and seeing if I can, join the group again. It's been years since I've been to the group, but made such wonderful friends there. And then there was a group as well that kind of like spiraled off from that group that I am still a part of. What's it called? Creative Journalers. I don't know. I'll put the link below. But it's a very small group, or maybe I won't put the link below. I don't know. If one of you girls are watching me, feel free to put the link below. I know that they like their group to be a small, close-knit group. But let me tell you, I have not been on Facebook, probably not, I would say not like completely, totally not on it, but it has been literally like probably 2 years since I've been on Facebook regularly. So now that I'm not working, or I'm not working outside the home anymore, I hope to get back to my roots as far as journaling goes and all that. Let's just continue, shall we? Look at this. I got this so flipping funny from Nicole. Okay, from Nicole at Relax Cut Glue, my sweet friend. Look at this thing. I'm the world's largest rodent. I'm a capybara. She found this in a magazine because, can I just tell you, this right here is like my most favorite animal on earth so far. A capybara. Isn't he adorable? Oh my gosh. Yeah. So this, I thought this was flipping hilarious. So it's been on my bulletin board. What is that on my nail? For years. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So funny. So yeah, that's going in there. And then this is my daughter, and I have short hair now. This was in an awkward growing out phase, or the phase where I didn't feel like, or didn't have time to go get a haircut. So yeah. And my daughter's hair, funny enough, her hair is literally like down to here, down to her butt now. Anyway, this was our 1000th day of school last year. So that goes with the pictures. This right here, just a great memory, by the way. Look at that, 2014. This is my grandnephew Devin's piece of art. He wrote his name down here. It was like in the style of Matisse, you know? And he actually spent some time with us last summer, and he's like 13, you know, now. And yeah, I saved it all those years. Oh my goodness. This was, I do believe, I can't remember who, I'm not going to say, because I don't think I can remember who made this for me. If you're watching, let me know. But it's beautiful, and there's no name or date on it. But I've always loved it. It's this beautiful mixed media piece. Yep, and it's been living on my bulletin board. This is quite possibly my most favorite picture of Big Handsome and I. No, Big Handsome and me. Sorry. Yeah, this was back in the day, let me tell you, 2011. Oh my heavens. And this was in the same place that we used to summer in the Keys, you know, before we bought our own place. But look at that hair. I love that hair. And can I tell you, I'd been going to the same hairstylist for like years, for well over 10 years, I think. And she could never duplicate it. I don't know why. That's like my favorite hair ever. Oh gosh. Great. Awesome. This right here is from the beautiful Christy Biddleston. Yep. I would know her style anywhere, and I know she loves gold, and it's just a gorgeous card. And will I use it? Nope, probably never. Because every time I look at it, it reminds me of her, and I think it's beautiful. This right here, this I do believe this is from Recreations by Brooke, first of all. And I do believe this is the first box I ever received from her. And I do believe that box held the journal Mrs. Nichols in it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Isn't it beautiful? Yes, I have saved it all these years. I absolutely love it. And I do believe, yeah, like I cut it out of the actual box that she painted it on. She painted it, it was a cereal box, I believe. Oh, I love it. Oh, God. Oh, man, I need to call my Brookie Boo. I haven't talked to her in forever, guys. I miss her so much. And then this is my dad and I. This was, and obviously my breasts. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, 2013. Yeah. That was when he came down for Father's Day. And then this right here. Okay, so these were made by Kathy. Look, this one and the yellow one that I first showed you. See, that's nice. When you put something on it so that I know who made it, right? Dishcloth. Use it to wash your holiday dishes. Oh, it says it's not a pot holder. Okay, it's a dishcloth. That's important to know, you know? So pretty. So pretty, yes. So that goes in here as well. Okay, now we're down to the last two things, and these are two things that I made. I only saved them for last just because they're bigger, but I made this book. You guys have seen it before. I don't even know if there's a date in it. Probably not. Nope, of course not, Elizabeth. Why would there be a date in it? When I first got sick, and you've heard this story a million times, so I'll make it a short one. When I first got sick with POTS, which is postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. Yeah, it just makes you feel like crap all the time. Anyway, I was in bed. Do you hear that dog now? Now he's finally realized his master isn't home. He hasn't been home for hours. So anyway, but I was bedbound pretty much. Like I had been diagnosed, but I wasn't on any treatment plan for like 2 years. And it was pretty darn rough. And so I would sit in my room with a Sharpie and make these like just day after day, day after day, day after day. This whole book is filled with them. I have even scanned some into my computer to then make cards out of, or to make framed, you know, art, work, whatever. But yeah, the whole book is filled with them, and I love them. I absolutely love them. And yeah, with Bible verses that meant something to me at the time. And yeah, oh, I love it. Yep. This was back probably 2014 or 2015 is when I made that book. So there's that one. That hopefully goes in here. Yep. Okay. And then this one here I made, I don't think that there's a date on this either, but look how fun that is. Just a bunch of different trims. This is like an old sketchbook type thing. And it was when I first started out, like, again, with mixed media and all that kind of stuff. And I made this kind of like to go like this, you know, to sit on your desk like, you know, like that, and have a new one every day, you know. And it's just these, you know, it's positive quotes and whatnot. Some of them are like super plain. They're just printed out on my computer, you know. But yeah, I didn't fill the whole book. But yeah, I made that a long while ago. Yeah, so I really like that. So there you have it, guys. There is the end of my special items that I treasure. I just simply treasure them. Like, and I want to see them on display, and I, you know, I just, for all of you who have sent me things in the past, and, you know, just thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it, like more than you will ever know. And yeah, I love that I have these just treasured memories, you know, really treasured memories. I'm putting another book into the drawer. Okay. Yeah, just thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate all the love and support that you've given me over the years. I had a lot of fun going through this stuff, and I'll have more fun when I get to my new room and I unpack everything and relive these memories all over again. So yeah, thanks so much for being a part of my life. I love y'all. I appreciate each and every one of you. So I'm gonna get going and see what else I can pack up. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed the little stories behind all of the little elements. And yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your day and a wonderful week. And I'll talk to y'all real soon. Bye for now.